Hey guys, it's Dave, and today we're making another Warframe. Today we're making one that is, well, quite difficult to get, because you really have no way of actually definitively farming for it. Let's go down here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Actually, let's do it over here. Equip. We are making, I believe, is called the Vauban, or Vauban, something like that. Now, he actually looks very normal compared to quite a few of the other Warframes. So let's just go ahead and purchase the blueprints, yeah, purchase. Now, the reason he's so difficult to get is because there's only like two ways to get his parts. Now, luckily, I did this right now because one's right here. They pop up very randomly in the alerts to get one, like chassis parts or optics or systems. That's going to be your primary way of getting these components. The other way is getting them on a rare occasion. I believe I've gotten one. I could be wrong about this, but I'm fairly positive that I got the neuroptics, the ball thing from the daily reward. This one, I'm pretty positive that's how I got it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly positive that it popped up. That's how I got that one. So those are the two ways basically you can get parts. Really the only ways. And so it's taken me the entire time. I've 200 some hours of playing Warframe to get these. So if it's just gonna happen, you're just gonna come across it and it's gonna be there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start building. The full chart of what you need to build them is on screen now. Let's go ahead and the optics, chassis, and systems. And now let's wait 12 hours. And yeah, so thank you for that, and I will see you then. Hey guys, it's been 12 hours. It's actually been a couple days. I forgot about it. And so let's go ahead and claim the Vauban parts. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. And let's go ahead and go down. Now, oh yeah, good, I already bought his blueprint, so let's just go ahead and make him, and yeah, we'll be back in 3 days. Hey guys, it's Dave, and it's definitely been 3 days. Let's go ahead and claim the Vauban, or Vauban. Yeah, no, this, taking all my platinum away. I would actually just, get rid of some Warframes, but I kind of feel like it should, I don't really want to get rid of any. I kind of want to keep them just to have them in case. So first thing right off the bat, this thing looks remarkably un-Warframe-ish. I mean, like, they all have, the rest of the Warframes all have like a look that kind of just says that they're going to be fast and at least somewhat sleek. This thing just looks remarkably un-Warframe. So let's go ahead and look at the abilities. Tesla launches a grenade that holds a electric charge, zapping enemies that come within range. Mine layer, cycle through the 4 deployable trap mines. Bounce, trap, shred. Okay. Bastille creates an energy-based continuity field in which the captives are held in suspense static. Vortex creates a whirling mass of energy that violently attacks nearby enemies, crushing their atoms into tiny specks of matter. Pleasant. Passive ability is armor increases with each ally nearby. Interesting. So he sounds very much like I don't know how to say it, like a standard, like a soldier kind of person. Let's go ahead and see what kind of helmets he's got. Okay, why is he still? Thank you. That looks something like from Star Wars. That looks fairly sleek. That looks pretty cool. That looks odd. That looks cool. That's probably my favorite one out of all of them. Vauban E-Spirit helmet. E-Spirit. That one looks the nicest out of all of them, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, he's also got a different body type. That actually looks pretty cool, although it's not that big of a deal. What's the noble set? How does it change? Whatever. Let's go ahead and change. Let's hit the random button a couple times to just get some different colors. Wow. Remarkably unattractive. Let's just go ahead and default color this and do this ourselves. Now, actually with him, something grayer, maybe the blackish almost, would go well because he kind of looks like a soldier, a basic soldier, so nothing fancy. Let's go ahead and do that. That is way too... actually, no, that looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and do that. I feel like this shouldn't be the exact same color, but similar. And the energy is something completely different, like a blue or a yellow. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, I like the way that looks. That's like probably one of the first Warframes I've done in red in a while. So yeah, I will go ahead and play with the Vauban here for a little bit and give you a review of his abilities when I'm done. So see you in a second. Okay, guys. Well, I've played with the Vauban or Vauban or however the hell you say this for quite a little while now. So I'll just quickly go over what his abilities are like, in opinion, whatever like that. Tesla, very effective, just the basic grenade. You throw the grenade down, it zaps people around there. Fairly obvious. It's almost all of his stuff is just centered on like grenades. That's kind of like his thing. The mine layer is the most useless out of all of his abilities. It's kind of cool, like the bouncy trap. You set it down, you step on it, you jump up. That's kind of cool, but I don't really find any of them very useful. Although I did say I don't really know how that works because you actually see. Obviously, it says there's like 4 different traps, and so you have to hold down 2 to set the trap, but you then tap 2 to cycle through them. So that's how that works. Bastille is very fun. It's just fairly like it suspends the enemies in the field so they can't attack, and it does damage to them. Fairly obvious. Very effective. Vortex. You throw a grenade down, it sucks everything in nearby, and it does damage to them. It also makes them easier to shoot. All of his stuff isn't like fantastical or anything like that. It's just like very basic, but he's very good in that regard. He's just like a very basic Warframe that does what he does very well. So, and he looks cool. So to tell the truth, I don't know. He might make it into my favorites just because of how kind of like perfectly basic he is. So I actually find that quite interesting. I do like the way he looks. Obviously, again, he's very just simple. There's nothing really fancy about him. He's just very simplistic, which is kind of cool compared to some of the other Warframes that are pretty fancy or have very fancy specials. And yeah, he performs very nicely and everything like that. And the armor thing, I've noticed that it's not his passive ability. It isn't really a huge bonus, but you do get a bonus to your armor when you're close by. Last couple things I want to say is I do really like the eyeballs. I don't really even, but it makes it look like his eyes are off center, at least on his helmet. I think that's really funny. So yeah, overall I really like the way he plays. I like his abilities just because of how simplistic he is. It might sound weird, but there's a niceness to how easy he is to play just because it kind of feels familiar. So yeah, overall I very much enjoyed building and playing as the Vauban. Vauban. Tell me in the comments below how you say this correctly. I've been told before that I butcher all the names in this game, which is probably true. So yeah, go ahead and tell me what you want me to do next in the comment section below and what you thought of this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.